Good morning, everybody. Hope you are all doing well today. We are here for a 30-minute deep stretch. We're going to be on our mat. If you don't have a mat, you can definitely meet me somewhere on the ground. If you want to lay out a towel or a blanket, you can. I feel like I made you guys crooked today. Here we go. Might be a little better. So we're going to begin seated. You can join me, like I said, on a mat, towel, carpet, whatever you've got. I don't know if that's any better. I think this is throwing me off. There we go. Take your feet together, pull them in towards your body. Let your knees splay out to the sides. You can bring your hands to your ankles. If your knees are all the way up here, it's all good. Stretch for you. Let yourself fold forward over your legs. Maybe use this time to close your eyes. Take a couple deep breaths. And slowly start to roll yourself up. And bring one foot in front of the other. Let's put the left foot in front of the right. So right foot is close to the body, left foot is further away. Take your left hand down, reach up and over, side body stretch. And let's take it over to the other side. Come back to center, place your hands forward, walk your fingertips out while you keep your chest and your spine long into a forward fold. This is a deep stretch class, so we will hold each pose a little longer than we would in our other types of stretching classes. That means that you can let yourself settle into each pose, focus on your breath. You can think of lengthening your spine, creating space on an inhale, and exhaling to sink just a little deeper. Slowly walk yourself back up. Take your right hand to your left knee and your left hand behind you. Sit up tall, and as you exhale, turn and look over your left shoulder, twist. Back to center. Take the other foot in front, so switch, right foot in front, left foot close to the body. And reach it out, another side bend. And over to the other side. Try to keep both sit bones down on the ground. up through center, walk it forward, and fold over that way. Lengthening as you inhale, sinking lower as you exhale. Walk your way back up. Take your left hand to your right knee and your right hand behind you. Sit up tall, breathe in. Exhale, twist, looking over your right shoulder. Back to center. And we'll come onto knees and hands into a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your hands. Knees are underneath the hips. Flat back. Take a breath in and let the belly drop towards the ground. Look up. Take a breath out. Pull the belly button up around the spine. Tuck the chin. Inhale. Look up, belly down. Exhale, around the spine, chin to chest. Keep moving with your breath. Last one. Back to center. Flat back. Breathe in, reach your right arm up, open up for a twist. On your next exhale, slide your right hand underneath, palm facing up, all the way until your right ear and shoulder come to the mat. Slide it all the way back up and release. We'll switch to the other side, left arm up on a breath in. And then on your next exhale, slide that hand underneath, reaching it over to the right as your left ear and shoulder come down to the mat. Come back up and release. Keep your knees and your hips where they are. The hips stay directly over top of the knees. And the hands are going to walk out, letting your heart come down to the ground, feeling that stretch in the armpit. Start to walk those hands back up. Tuck the toes. Peel up the hips toward the sky. Keep the knees bent into a bent knee, downward dog. And start to straighten one leg and then the other, paddling out the feet. Find a moment of stillness, letting the heels melt toward the ground, pressing into the arms. Couple full deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. And roll your way forward into plank so you can come down to your belly. Place your forearms down, coming into Sphinx pose. Root down through the feet and the hips, and then almost like you're dragging your elbows back towards your feet. You're going to create that length in your spine. Pull your shoulders back. A little back bend variation. Trying to roll our shoulders away, down and away from our ears. And slowly release. Extend your right arm to a 90-degree angle. Bend your left knee. And you're going to roll onto your right side, stretching out your chest. Left foot stamps down on the ground. Slowly release back to your belly. Extend your left arm. Bend your right knee. And roll over onto your left side. Slowly come back to center. Place your right forearm down in front of you. And bend your left leg. Reach for that foot. And pull the heel down towards the glute. If this is too much, you can do the same thing laying down. Notice if your left hip has popped open, can you turn it and dial it down towards the ground? And slowly release. Trade forearms, left arm down. Bend your right knee. Grab that foot, holding it down towards your bum. And then release. Tuck your toes, pull your hips back. Actually, let's untuck the toes. Take a child's pose while we're here. Big toes together, knees wide as the mat. Pull your hips back. Reach your arms forward. Let your forehead rest on the mat. Feel the belly rise and fall as you breathe in and out. And then slowly rise up. Slide your left foot between your hands and lift the torso. Almost just fell over. Good thing for that wall. Take your hips and tuck them under. Imagine your hips are like a bucket holding water. Sometimes they pour the water forward. Sometimes they pull the water back in. Don't let it dip forward. Pull your hips, slide your tailbone down, and then shift forward a bit. Take your arms forward and reach to the left. Glorious hip flexor stretch. It's so good. Even deepen this one by reaching back for the heel and the other arm over the head. Release both arms back to center. Plant the right hand down. Open up that left arm. Bend the arm. Take the back of the hand toward the back. Slide it around. Maybe it can catch the right thigh or the hip. We're trying to open that arm. So open our torso up. So pull your left shoulder backwards. Gently. And then slowly release. Rainbow that arm all the way up and over. Pull the hips back. Straighten out your front knee. Flex your toes up towards the sky. Single leg hamstring stretch. Try to keep a flat back if you can. Another great opportunity to come back to that breath. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhaling to sink into the stretch. Slowly release, pull that left leg back, slide the right leg forward, and come on up. And we'll do our hip flexor stretch again. Tuck the hips under. Feel that activation there, that stretching feeling in your left hip flexor. Take your arms forward and twist it to the right. You might be good here and you stay here, or you reach back with that right hand. See if you can connect it with the heel. And the left arm comes up. Start to untwist yourself. Bring that hand down, left hand, right arm reaches up and bends at the elbow, reaching that hand down around the back. Pull your right shoulder open up towards the sky. Slowly release that hand, reach it all the way up towards the sky and back down to the ground. Pull the hips back, straighten the front leg. Flex the toes toward the sky, flat back. Slide that foot back. Come into your downward dog one more time. Lift up your right leg. And pull your knee to your nose. Shift forward into a plank. Drop that leg down for pigeon. So the knee is bent. It's slightly over to the right a bit. The left leg is straight, including the toes. And our hips are square towards the front of our mat. Walk yourself forward, maybe onto your forearms, maybe on your palms. And just surrender into this stretch. Start to press your way back up. Plant both hands on either side of the knee. Tuck your back toes. Lift up your hips. Keep that foot out. Shake it around. And drop the right leg, left leg up. Pull the knee towards the nose and plant it down. Sliding that right leg back and straight. Hips are squared toward the front of the mat. Then we'll fold forward over the leg. Allow yourself to just release. Let gravity do the work here. Close your eyes, focus on your breath. Start to press yourself back up. One hand on either side. Tuck your back toe. Lift your hips up and shake out that left leg. Release. Drop the knees. Kick the feet to one side. And extend the legs. Finish with a forward fold. Take a big breath in as you reach the arms up over the head. And a big breath out as you fold forward over the legs. Inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to fold. And slowly make your way back up. All right, my friends, thank you for joining me today for a deep stretch. Hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next class. Have a good rest of your day.